Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining in to Facing the Monster Under the Bed, Day 5. We are going to have prize drawings. It's going to take place on Monday, October 10th for those who have joined in on the lives or those who have rewatched and left comments. You can earn your entries by, like I said, attending lives or by leaving a comment on what you took away from each session. So for every session, you get an entry, and for every comment, you can comment on the YouTube channel in the comment section, on my Happily Meditated Facebook group. That's my general business group. Or there's Groovy Retreats. That's where we do some retreats as well as meditation and yoga for women of the triangle. For every comment, you do get an entry. The grand prize is a 1-month membership to Happily Meditated Academy, which is going to include unlimited yoga and meditation classes and a recorded course. Second prize is admission to our 4-week course for breath work and meditation to boost your immune system, which is valued at $75. And third prize is admission to our Writing with Your Guides workshop that's on October 27th. For both of those, the workshop and the 4-week course, you do get recordings. So for those who are local, we do have our full moon meditation where we're going to make an intention pumpkin, a fire ceremony meditation. We're also going to do some other fun things, like we're going to release our limiting beliefs, and we're all going to end with a drum circle. There are currently about 4 spots still left. So if you want to join up, you can find links and more info on one of those Facebook groups that I mentioned, or you can also find it on my website. Just go to the website and go under the workshop tabs, and you'll be able to find information on the different things that are going on, both online and offline, or you can go to Eventbrite. All those things are also located under Eventbrite as well, where you can purchase tickets. So let's go ahead and get going with day 5 of Facing the Monster Under the Bed. Let me go ahead and we will get started. Today we are going to learn how to face the unwanted emotions that pop up in our life. We're going to use a little bit of all of the different techniques that we've used every day. We're going to use our awareness technique that we used in day 1. If you haven't watched any of these, I strongly urge you to go back and watch the replays, so you can. We're also going to work on some mindfulness meditation about immersing ourselves in the present moment. We're going to use some counting techniques to calm our body and our mind. And we're also going to activate the love and gratitude in our heart. One of the reasons love and gratitude is so important, especially when we're facing unwanted emotions, is we tend to see things, our experiences, our emotions. We make decisions even through the veil of whatever emotion we're feeling at the time. So when we activate love and gratitude in our heart, we're able to make better decisions instead of fearful decisions or angry decisions. We're also able to look at our emotions with a bit more clarity instead of a bias of self-pity or fear or anger as well. So let's go ahead and we're going to get started. Go ahead and sit comfortably with your spine comfortably erect. A nice straight spine with your head up and your shoulders down a bit comfortably. It allows optimal breath work to take place so that you can take in oxygen, so that the energy flow in your body is optimal. Take a moment just to be aware of your breath. Situate your body, get comfortable. Don't force your breath right now. Just notice your breath, how it feels as you breathe comfortably. We're going to take time at the start of this meditation to calm body and mind through a breathwork technique. It's the 5-7-8 method. We're going to breathe in for 5, hold for 7, and breathe out for a count of 8. So begin, breathe in through your nose for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out through your mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue on for a few rounds of breath on your own. Go ahead and finish your round of breath. Once you complete your out breath, return your breathing back to its most comfortable and natural state. I'd like you now to place your hands on your heart. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath. Be aware of your heart, your breath, and the miracle of your life. As you breathe in, I'm aware of my life. And out, I'm grateful for my life. Breathing in, I'm aware of my life. And out, I'm grateful for the opportunity to live. Breathing in, I'm aware of my life. Breathing out, I'm grateful for a brand new day. Breathing in, I'm aware of my life. Breathing out, I'm thankful for my breath. Breathing in, I'm aware of my life. And out, I am thankful for my heart. Imagine now a beautiful blinding white light, comforting, loving, warm, hovering above your head. I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in and imagine breathing in this beautiful light, bringing it into your heart space. Breathing out, feeling your heart glow with that beautiful light, putting a smile on your face. Taking another deep breath in of that protective, beautiful white light. Taking time to think of things that you're grateful for. Continue to breathe, taking in that light. Think of maybe the last thing that made you laugh, last thing that made you smile. Perhaps you're grateful for some small things, like the beautiful leaves that you might have seen on the trees this morning as they change color. Just take a moment to enjoy the things that you're grateful for. Let it put a real smile on your face. Take another deep breath in, breathing in that blinding, beautiful white light. Feeling it glow and pulsate in your chest. And it grows until it covers your whole entire body from your head to your shoulders, surrounding you all the way down to your feet, protecting you, keeping you safe. Go ahead and you can place your hands back on your lap or your knees if you haven't already. And feel this protection around you. As we go to meet our emotions today, we can be safe. There's no need to fear our emotions. They're a part of us. They speak to us to let us know of a need. Much like a hungry stomach will growl and will say to you, I am hungry. Your body speaks of hunger, not because you are in your totality identified as hunger. You are not perpetually hungry. Your body is calling out to you to alert you of a need for substance, nutrition, for food. It's much the way our emotions work. When they call out to you, they're not calling out your identity. They're calling out a need. So as you think of some of the I am statements that you talk to yourself about, or some of the blanket statements that you say that are absolutes, such as, I always mess up. Nobody ever likes me. Those are blanket statements. Or I am statements, such as, I am stupid, or I am not worthy, or I'm not likable. Those are not your identity. Instead, those are your emotions calling out to you, alerting you of a need that you have, a need that you need to feed and nourish with the opposite. Whether it's through affirmations, self-care, actions, or maybe even cutting out things or people in your life or habits. So let's take time now. Think of one of those I am statements or blanket statements that you find yourself saying to yourself often. Think of what that is. What has that voice inside of you been saying? Once you've identified that statement, the I am statement or the blanket statement, I'd like you now not to ruminate on why that statement is there, but rather feel that emotion. These emotions present themselves in our body as sensations. So take a moment now to locate where you feel this emotion in your body. When you think of that statement, the blanket statement or the I am statement, where and how does it present itself? Does it present itself as a flutter in your stomach? Perhaps it might be a stabbing sensation in your chest, a lump in your throat, might even present itself as a tightness in your back or jaw. There's no right or wrong way for these to appear. Just take time to make yourself aware of where and how this feeling presents itself. And sometimes it even moves around, and that's okay. Just be aware right now of the sensation and where and how you feel it. Once you've located that feeling and how and where it presents itself, I'd like you now to name it. Be aware of what emotion this brings up in you. There's a saying that says, when you can name it, you can tame it. And we're going to shine our light on this darkness inside of ourselves. Because when you shine the light of love, and we're looking through the eyes of the love and gratitude that we activated at the start, so that we can see this area inside of ourselves with more clarity and love, so that we can take positive action towards it to release it. Take time to name this. It will lose its power as you do. Just think, I am, or I feel. Instead of saying I am, I'd like you to be intentional with your words, because our feelings are not our identity. So instead of saying I am sad or I am angry, instead I'd just like you to phrase it in a way that is a state of awareness. I am aware that I am angry, or I feel angry. I'm aware that this makes me feel left out. I am aware that this makes me feel unappreciated. Take time to sit in awareness of how this statement, how this emotion makes you feel, and realize that it's not your identity. You're not stuck to it. You can dissolve it, you can release it. Just start by naming it and be aware of it. Once you've named and have become aware of the emotion and your feeling associated with this sensation, it's time to look through that veil of clarity and love and gratitude. And I would like you to ask the love that's in your heart that we've activated, and ask it, what is this emotion trying to tell me? What need is this emotion trying to alert me to? Is there an action that I need to take? Is there something in the past that I need to let go of? Do I need to release control? Do I need to give up a habit? Do I need to take responsibility for something? Just take time to ask the love in your heart to translate for you. Like the hungry stomach that calls out, I'm hungry. This emotion, when it calls out to you, what is it really saying that it needs? And now it's time to ask the love in your heart to give you a different perspective. Ask the love in your heart how you might be able to perceive this emotion differently. Are you able to look at this emotion and see it as an opportunity for growth? Are you able to see it as an opportunity to learn to set boundaries? Can you look at this as an opportunity to let go? Perhaps you can even see this as an opportunity to look at your emotions in a different way. This exercise can show you that you don't have to fear or ignore your uncomfortable feelings, but rather you can partner with them to see the need in your life that needs to be filled, that you have the power to make the change. Now it's time to ask the love in your heart to help you see the power of the present moment. Ask the love in your heart how it is you can release the pain, the experiences of the past, realizing that the past is now a memory. It doesn't have to have a hold on you unless you allow it to. Your past does not have to define or steer your future. The future isn't written yet. The power of all possibilities are not found in your past. The power is found in the here and now. The here and now is the only place where you can take action, where you can feel, touch, taste, act. What you do in the here and now is what paves the road or plants the seed for the direction of your future. The past may have affected you, but it's also taught you lessons. It's also given you perspective, all of which you can choose right now how to use it. You get to choose right now where and what direction you want to go in. So take time right now to ask the love in your heart. Right this very present moment, you're doing something very good for yourself. You're taking time to meditate, look within yourself, and taking action for your mind and your mental state. And as we do this right now in the present moment, set an intention and ask the love in your heart what you can do today to pave the road for your future. What seeds can you plant today? How can you go from moment to moment today and make the most of it? How can you nourish that hunger pang that's been crying out from your emotions, from that unpleasant I am statement or that unpleasant blanket statement? What can you do today to fill that void? And now I would like you to choose an affirmation that is opposite of your I am statement, an affirmation that will feed and nourish that emotion that is lacking in your life, that is alerting you to a need. So, say, for example, if you're feeling that you're not likable, an affirmation would be, I am likable, or I am kind. And think of an affirmation of a trait that you like about yourself. Or, for example, if you find yourself saying, I always mess up, I never do anything right. You can choose an affirmation like, I'm in the process of learning. So take a moment now to think of the affirmation that will feed this need the most. And as you breathe in, Breathe in and think, I choose my identity. And as you breathe out, you say your affirmation. I am smart, or I am worthy. Breathing in, I choose my identity and my path. And breathe out your affirmation. In, I get to choose my identity and my path. And out. Take a couple minutes to continue breathing your affirmations, reminding yourself that you are in control. You get to choose how you identify yourself through your emotions. You have the here and now to choose what seeds you want to plant, what road you want to pave, and affirm yourself. Feed that need within your soul. I choose my identity and my path. Once you complete your last exhale, you can bring your awareness back into your body, back into your fingers and your toes. Start to wiggle them and wake them up. Stretching your neck and your back. Stretching out your arms. Raise them above your head. Feels so good in the spine. Bringing your hands down to your heart space and prayer position. Thank you so much for joining in today. I appreciate you. Namaste.